What's up, friends? Welcome back to another live stream. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing week, a very good December, and a very good Thursday. I had to switch the live today or this week because I realized a couple days ago that my holiday party I was supposed to go to was on Wednesday and not on Thursday of this week. So thank you for joining me on a Thursday this time around. It's good to see everybody. We're going to be chatting about some of the new spring collections. Can you believe it? Some spring collections that are going to be launching after the holidays, hopefully after we've recovered financially from the holidays and just like all these new releases and collections and everything. But we can at least chat about them right now and give our thoughts. Let me see who is in the live today. Cindy, welcome. Tyga, welcome. Kia, welcome. We have Clarissa, Robin, Lauren, Cheryl, Paula, welcome. Nidia, we have Vicky. Tiffany Michelle is in the live. Christiane, welcome to the live. She said, it's surprisingly cold here in Atlanta, under the blankets and ready for the live. Very nice. Emily is watching Rudolph in the background and a snowstorm outside. Perfect Friday Eve. Wow. Snow already, my goodness. Do you guys have any favorite holiday movies you like to watch? Hi, Vicky. We have Dee. We have Sylvia, Kat, Francine, Jem, Beth. Laura is here. Paula, Day, Lorena. What is up? Talitha is here. Erica. JT says it's freezing here in Wisconsin. We had such a beautiful day here. It was like sunny and 65. Swatches by Lo. Welcome to the live. Lady Miss G. Hello. Destiny Frost. Hello. Welcome. Diva on a Budget. Jessica. Jazz. Hello. Hi from Delaware. So cold too. Magic Dark Star watching from the UK. Karen is here. Jean, welcome to the live. Phyllis is at work per usual. She says hi from work. We had the residents' holiday party, so they're all tucked in now. Very nice. Love that. Hi, Sandy. Hi from Indiana. Hi, Tara. Welcome. Yay, Moxie number 5. She said hi from Replay Crew. Happy to catch a live. We're happy to have you here. So Day says her favorite holiday movie is The Holiday. Cute rom-com and love the actors. That's a good one. 4 Christmases, says Catherine. I think mine is Elf. I also do love like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, like the little claymation ones. Like those are always cute, especially to play in the background while you're like baking or something. The best. Or do you have any favorite holiday albums? I love like the Peanuts Snoopy Christmas album. That one is my favorite. I love Rosemary Clooney Christmas. I love that album. We have this, or we had it on a CD. We don't have, you can't find it on Spotify, but we have a CD, and it was Sinatra Crosby Christmas. And they made it so that when you played the album, it sounded like you were listening to like an old school radio show where like in between the songs are like, I'm going to play you this little song. I remember back this Christmas when I was little, blah, 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 blah. Let me play you that song. And then the song would play. It's the best. I need to get that. I need to like burn that CD and like upload it to something so I can listen to it. Let me see what you guys are saying. White Christmas is my top, says Laura. Definitely the claymation ones. Rudolph, A Christmas Story. D says it reminds me of my childhood so much. Magic Dark Star says Krampus. Prep and Landing. Hi, Courtney. Welcome to the live. Cheryl loves It's a Wonderful Life. The Martina McBride Christmas album. And I'm not even a country music fan. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, Mariah, the Queen of Christmas. My parents like the more traditional stuff, though. So, excuse me, I felt that sneeze coming on. My parents like the more traditional ones. So, like, I like to listen to the Christmas pop as well, but usually just on my own. Shug is asking, what mascara am I wearing? This is the Kosas mascara, the one I keep talking about. Isn't it good? It's like so lengthening. I'll tell you guys what is on my face in a second. The Chipmunks Christmas album. My mom loves that song at where he goes, I still want a hula hoop. And my mom like cannot not sing that part, but she sings it so high, like comically, like a hula hoop. And I'm like, Mom. Sandy says, I love Charlie Brown's Christmas, White Christmas, and Holiday Inn. Oh, I love that. Oh, Christiane says, I have a channel on Spotify called A Ralph Lauren Christmas, the best old Christmas songs. I'm going to look that up. Southlander says, last weekend I watched Home Alone. Still holds up. I bet it does. I haven't watched Home Alone in like a really long time. Oh, thank you, Beth. She said, I want to send you a huge thank you this holiday season for letting us know all the discounts and great gift ideas. You're the best. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Beth. It's my job and it is my pleasure. I'm so thankful I get to do that for a living. It's wonderful to curate those things for you guys. Phyllis says Vanessa Williams, Brian Setzer, Vince Guaraldi, which is the Peanuts, and J.D. McPherson for giggles. Beyond 50 Skin, welcome to the live. Guys, make sure you follow her on YouTube. Love Actually Forever, says Tara. Swatches by Low says, the babies and I have been listening to the Bing Crosby Christmas album, getting fancy while they eat their peas and carrots. I love the Bing Crosby Christmas album. Hi, Lauren. Thank you. Like my red look today. Bring on the New Kids on the Block Christmas album. Man, there are some bops, like some of the more modern pop Christmas songs. I like the Kelly Clarkson ones. The Jonas Brothers one always gets stuck in my head. Even like, I don't know, they got like Justin Bieber, you know, like on the pop Christmas mixes on Spotify. I need to play some Christmas music while I do some cleaning this weekend. All right, let me show you guys real quick what I have on my face today. I'll start with the lip because some of you guys were asking. This is the Clé de Peau Holiday Lipstick. I decided to pop this on. It looks, I feel like it looks maybe slightly darker on camera. It is kind of like a raspberry red. It has a blue undertone. I think this would be a very good red lipstick for anybody with like a cooler undertone. Like there's just a little bit of like pink to it, not necessarily a true red. And you can probably tell that my sweater, it's a little bit more warm tone. So see, compared to the lipstick, this is a little bit bluer. It's beautiful. And one of the reasons I'm wearing this is because it's so hydrating and comfortable. And especially during these lives, as I'm like talking so much, sometimes my lips get really dried out. So I wanted to wear something very comfortable. Oh, Karen, thank you for being a member for 8 months. She said, my husband said, Sophia's on. I'm kicked to the curb. It's our time, Karen's hubby. It's beauty people time. Pastor Yass time. Barbie is here. Welcome. Hi, Frosty Rose. Welcome to the live. Paige wants some good holiday lip recs, not orangey. Okay, I gotta think. I mean, Lisa Eldridge Velvet Ribbon is a beautiful red. I really like the Celine lipstick red. That's one of my favorites. I'm trying to think of ones that aren't orangey specifically. Clé de Peau has a classic red called Legend of Rouge. That is gorgeous. I don't have that one yet. What else do you guys think? I'm trying to think. What are some other good reds? Why do I blank? Like, I know I have like 20 red lipsticks, and then I'm like, wait, which one should I wear? Even trying to get ready for this live, I was like, which one should I wear? What's another good holiday lipstick? Hi, Amit. Welcome to the live. Yes, makeup group time. Laura said, my hubby had to visit his dad, so I'm rolling solo. NARS Cruella, says Annika. Cindy says, Tulip Rose by Ravi, my fave red. Ooh, I have to look that one up. Hi, Chelsea. Mac Russian red. Tiffany, welcome. Happy Thursday. Ooh, yes, Dior 999. That's a good one. Elson by Pat McGrath. Catherine, new member. Welcome, Catherine. Welcome to the membership. Thank you, Tara. Always thank you for everything, Sophia. No, thank you. So happy to have you here. Valentino has reds with different undertones. Yes, Valentino, of course, they're going to have some of the best reds. Guerlain holiday lipstick. Yes, that would be a good one. That actually was the other one that I was thinking of wearing today, but this one was closer on the vanity, so I wore this one. Guerlain in general has very beautiful reds to select from. Prada has a nice red, says Karen. Yeah, if you want something as well that's not quite so matte, the Prada Soft Matte lipsticks are great. My favorite red is Granada. It's a beautiful blue-based red, which is lovely. Hung Van Gogh, New York Red, or Chanel Pirate. Yeah, see, I love, yesterday to my holiday party, I wore Hung Van Gogh. It's called Van Gogh Red, but that one is orangey for anybody who wants a warm tone red. NARS Midnight Red. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Francine, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, thanks so much for your Black Friday guide. I bookmarked and I was so helpful to have this summary in one place. Oh, thank you for that feedback. I appreciate it because I'm always trying to figure out like what's the best way to, I know you guys want the info and you want the codes and stuff like that, but it can it can be difficult when things change every single day during Black Friday. So I'm glad to hear that that worked. Oh, Jazz says, by the way, it's my second time only catching and getting a chance to comment on live. Yay! Welcome. What type of red should I wear if I have neutral undertones? I think if you are neutral, you can go either way. I think try different colors out and see what suits you best. I have a rather neutral undertone and I go both ways. And I find that even if it's red or if it's blue based, I like it either way. For me, it's more about what does the rest of the makeup look like? When I wear a red lip, I like to have a very like fresh face, like glowy skin, very like more bare eye like I have right now. So for me, it's less about the tone of the lipstick. It's more about like the rest of the makeup and like the vibe of the look. Armani has a stunning red. Hi, Ronabella. Welcome to the live. What do you think of the Clé de Peau La Creme? Is that the formula? Let me look. Is this, oh, the skincare? I'm looking it up. I have not tried that product. Or I think I have like little travel samples of it, but I haven't used it. Like if it's not something I've used for a couple months when it comes to skincare, then I can't really comment on it. Has anybody else used the La Creme, like the big cream in the jar? Courtney said, Prada Red Mahogany is a little dark, but it's a beautiful shade of red. I tried Van Gogh Red and I liked it, but I'm scared to wear it in public, lol. It's so orange. I'm hoping to get the courage soon. You can pull it off. Trust me. The second you wear it is the second everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's such a pretty shade of lipstick, you know? It's good if you have like an event or if you're just like going out to dinner or like out to drinks or something like that. You know, a nice red lip. Let me show you guys what else is on my face. I went to Nordstrom shopping vlog coming this weekend. And I went there to buy gifts for my family. But I also finally got a better shade of my favorite Sisley foundation. This is the Phyto Taint Perfection. This is the matte one, but it's not too matte. It's gorgeous. I love this foundation. And I was wearing it a lot, but like the shade was not right. It was too peachy. So the shade that I have here is 0N. I had 1N Porcelain. This is 0N Dawn. And look how much better it looks. I was so excited. So I picked this up at Nordstrom. By the way, guys, I put the links and the shades and everything in the show guide. So that's pinned in the chat. You can scan the QR code, or in the description box, as usual, is the link to the show guide. I also am wearing, I pulled this out because I stored this in like the wrong place and I kind of forgot about it, but I love this concealer. This is the Westman Atelier concealer, and this is in the shade L2. So good and brightening. So I decided to pull that out. I also decided then to pull out the Westman Atelier bronzer, which is also really, really good. And I hadn't been using it in a while. I've been using my Sisley bronzer. So I was like, you know what? I'll pull that out. This is in the lightest shade, Coup de Soleil. And then lastly, I have this Ilia blush, and this is in the shade Glimpse. This might be the lightest shade. I feel like a lot of you guys bought this one because it is this really nice, like cool toned rose. It's fairly cool tone. Like, look at that. Looks a little bit washed out on camera, maybe, but it's gorgeous. And these are a baked formula, and they look so beautiful and airbrushed on the skin. Really, really love these. Packaging isn't anything to write home about. Like, it's fine, but the formula is very good. Sometimes it's hard to find a good baked blush that isn't too expensive. Christiane says, the Westman Atelier concealer is one of my favorites. Kathleen says, P.S. The RMS lip oil you sent me is really nice. I love it. I want to buy other shades. Oh, goody. Wait, which shade did I send you? It was like one of the pinky ones. I tried to pick. Oh, no, no. Or did you get the red one? Which one did you get? I forget. I've done so many giveaways, I've forgotten. Jas says, my advice for a red lipstick is you need the courage and to take chances. Put it on and let people compliment it. That's the thing. Because like once you put it on, people will give you compliments and then you'll realize like, oh, I should wear this more often. But speaking of RMS, their red lip oil, the lip oil in the red shade, why am I blanking on the name right now? That would be a very good product if you are afraid of wearing a red lipstick, but you want to wear a red lip because it actually has really good pigmentation, but it's a lip oil. So, it's like a little bit more sheer, more approachable. You could totally wear it to the office, especially around holiday time, Valentine's Day time. Violette France has a good starter red lip. I love that name, Catherine. Yeah, so the Violette, the Bisou balms or the Bisou lipstick, that's also a really good product to try because they're a bit softer. You could like sheer it out, for example, and that way maybe it feels a little bit more approachable. Christiane says, life is too short. Wear the red lipstick. Hi, Wendy. Welcome to the live. She said, I made it listening while I drive to get hubby from the airport. You're such a good wife picking him up from the airport. Jem says, what is your favorite skincare moisturizer right now? I'm really liking the I have the Alpen Beauty Barrier Cream. Here, I'll just pull it. Let me just start screen sharing now so I can, if you guys have questions, and then we'll get into like the pass or yes. Guys, look at this beautiful, how do I do this? Hold on. Look at the beautiful, oh wait, it's covered up by the thing. I'll show you guys after. There's like a holiday background. You can kind of see it here. That was a fail. I've been using this one. This one. And it comes in travel size too. The Barrier Repair Cream. I've been using this. Really good for winter time. National Eczema Association accepted. Excuse me. I also have been using at nighttime. It's not at Sephora, so I have to. Oh, they have it at Nordstrom. This one, the Amore Visa Rejuvenating Night Cream. This has been really nice. And it smells like milk and honey. I love the scent of this. It doesn't smell super fragrance or perfumed. It has this very like, I don't know, comforting milk and honey type of scent. It's not cheap, but it's really, really nice. Those are the two I've been using a lot. I try and use things up before I move on to the next thing. You guys know I love my creme de la mer. This as well from Sephora. Let me see. This stuff I love in the winter as well. The Yummy Skin Moisture Repair Balm Serum. This is great if your skin's a little bit irritated or just dry and scaly. I will take this and I will pop it on my eyelids sometimes if they're extra dry. You could put it on your lips. You could put it on any rough patches. Before I get on any flight, I basically, I usually dermaplane my face with my dermaflash, so my skin is nice and smooth for my trip, and then I will slather my face in this, and it just it just, like and I'll put on my, Sisley eye balm, and it just really keeps my skin super, super moisturized and, like, locking in all the moisture. Catch up here on these messages. Southlander said, anyone pick up the Clé de Peau loose powder recently? I did, and it blows my mind. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's so good. Amy says, I placed a small Sephora order, no makeup. My Viseart palette showed up right after we left for Vegas. I'm so bummed. I'll be without it for a month. Ah, that is a bummer. I do sympathize with you. Ooh, okay. So new moisturizer new moisturizer on the block for dry skin is Wildling Moon Bounce. Lovely. Let me look that up. Wildling Moon. Oh, wait. I feel like I heard of this. They have it at Credo. Maybe one of you mentioned this to me. Have you guys tried this? Karen says, I've been using Alpen Barrier Cream since you first talked about it. I love to use it as my final step at night. Oh, nice. Yeah, I really like their cleanser as well. Their cleanser's so good. And their eye balm is also great. Swatches by Low says, Sophia, I'm trying so hard to resist the Sisley blurring powder. I've been wanting to ask you if you think it's similar to the Chantecaille blurring powder. Oh, that's a good question. You know what? I don't know why, because you'd think that they'd be really similar. I never got on well with the Chantecaille blurring powder. It never really worked for me the same way that the Sisley one does, because I think I still have the Chantecaille one. I think I kept it maybe just like, I don't know, in case like someone asks about it or like, I don't know, something like that. Um, I think I might still have it. But every time I used it, I didn't like it and everybody else loved it. So I think it's a me thing. I heard that's a great product, but it doesn't work as well for me, to be honest with you. Hi, Alicia. Welcome to the live. Dayfit Gal, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, thank you, Sophia, for traveling the world to share special finds and vlogging along the way. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The vlogging, the vlogging I'm getting better at, guys. I'm trying to get better at the editing also. There's gonna be I was just working on this week's vlog right before this live. So hopefully you like the one for this week. The vlog that's coming out this week, I go shopping at Nordstrom and I go shopping for gifts for my mom, my dad, and my sister. So I hope you guys like it. It'll be handbags, fragrance, and fashion. They were good and they actually like gave me an idea of what they wanted. So it was fun for me. But I was so exhausted by the time I got home. Lauren wants to know, what is my favorite concealer for under eyes to help conceal dark circles? I don't want it to be cakey. I don't want it to be cakey either. Not for you or not for me. Okay, let me go back to Sephora. This is my favorite one because I have very dark circles. I have that like Mediterranean, those Mediterranean genes, and we just, we have dark circles. And the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer, this is the most brightening one that I have. I really like this one. I actually really like the one that I'm wearing now too, the Westman Atelier, but the Charlotte Tilbury one I've had for longer and I've used up several tubes of it. So I'll recommend this one as the primary. Ooh, Francine says, I love the Sisley Eye Balm. Bought on your recommendation, Sophia. Use it every morning. Yay! I love that. Yeah, I a lot of times like I'll put on I have an eye cream that I'll put on to sort of like, treat, especially at night. And then I put the eye balm on top. I know, so fancy, but that's what I do. It's that delicate area that I have to take care of. Makeup Esquire, welcome to the live. I'm addicted to the Doe Ethereal Oil Cleanser. Ooh. Hi, Yaharia Roman. Am I saying that correctly? Welcome to the live. Lexi, welcome to the live. Karen is waiting for her order from Chantecaille. Oh no, it hasn't shipped yet. Oh, because of the Barberry lipstick. Yeah. I just got my Victoria Beckham Beauty order today. Um, it was mostly a gift for my aunt, but I did order travel sizes of Portofino, the Portofino fragrance, and the was it Reverie? Yeah, the new one, Reverie fragrance. AMD Labs, welcome. She said, I started watching your channel about 2 weeks ago. Oh my God, you're new. Welcome. And discovered so many great things like the Clé de Peau eyeshadow, bought Refer brushes for the first time too. MAC brush cleaner, okay to use? What is the MAC brush cleaner like? Let me look it up. I usually just use the Refer soap. Or you can even, you can, oh yeah, this looks like it would be good. It's like a soap. It does have alcohol as the second ingredient. That's my only concern, like with the natural hairbrushes. You do want to be a little bit careful with that because you don't want to dry out the bristles. But you can try it out and see how it goes. The soap that they sell, it's a little more like moisturizing. You can also, there's no shame in using Dawn dish soap, just a little bit. Get that brush clean, like no shame in that. I've done it. Laura, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, "What is fave New York shopping destination? Heading there next weekend with my 16-year-old niece." Oh my gosh. I mean, I like to go vintage shopping in New York. Um, Usually I bop around Soho and I love to go. When I went last time, I went to the Real Real in Soho. I got some gems in there. You kind of have to dig um through the racks, but you can find some good stuff. There's another vintage spot called No Standing NYC. Always find good things there. Soho has so many good shops. That's normally where I go because like everything is in one place. There's also some cool shops in Brooklyn, but you kind of need to know where to go. I wouldn't recommend going like, I mean, unless you want to, it's holiday time. So it's very, very busy. Like I'd stay away from sort of like Times Square, Midtown area, you know. Um, if you can go on like a weekday or earlier in the day, that's always best. Hi, Kiki Blaze. She said, I checked out Cassie Thorpe after you mentioned her on your last live. Regarding the Fendi butterfly, she's a hoot. Yes, she's the best. Yeah, she's one of my favorite YouTube creators. I just love people who have like a strong sense of style. I feel like nowadays, especially feel like there's always like certain trends and on social media, like I see a lot of people with the same kind of style. It's like a lot of quiet luxury. And I just like it when people they like celebrate color or they have a very strong sense of style. It doesn't matter like what's necessarily in fashion. And I think she has a really fun style. Karen says, I'm waiting for the Charlotte Tilbury matte concealer. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about that today. Hi, Stephanie. Lauren says, I'm Mediterranean as well. Dot, dot, dot. Dark circles. Thank you. Do you like the Clé de Peau one as well? I see good reviews on that one. Yes, the Clé de Peau concealer, both of them are wonderful, very brightening. I would say, I'm trying to think. It if you're somebody that likes like I like to kind of layer mine on more, then it's a little bit easier to do that with the Charlotte Tilbury. It kind of just depends. Like, do you like doe foot applicator? Do you like a click pen or do you like a stick? Because like those are like some of the main differences between them. Oh yeah, baby shampoo for the win for cleaning brushes. Yes, I've totally done that before. Go to Printemps, says Alicia. Yes, Printemps is it's very cool. It is a luxury store, I'm warning you. Like, it's very high end. They do have an amazing fragrance section. If you're into fragrance, that would be good. I don't know if a 16-year-old would find it cool, but the building itself is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Mika says, I definitely say take a trip to Woodbury Commons outlet for sure. I go every year for my birthday. It's worth the trip. I want to go there so badly, but I'm never in New York for long enough. And I think you need like a car to get there. So I need to convince one of my friends with a car to go with me. Or maybe one of you guys lives there and we can go together. Road trip. Oh, Catherine got two Parisa Wang handbags after watching my New York vlog. Remind me, Catherine, which ones did you get? I was using my suede Grace bag when I went to Nordstrom this weekend. Courtney B. Lux, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, thank you. Thank why can't I read today? Thanks for all you do, Sophia. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you, Courtney. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. I appreciate that. And guys, before I forget, because I meant to say this in the beginning of the live so that the replay crew would hear it. So that was a mess up from me. Um, I'm not going to have a live next week. It's just going to be too crazy of a week for me. I have jury duty. I have to fly to the East Coast for a family funeral, unfortunately. And then I have to go from Philadelphia to New Jersey to DC to New York back to New Jersey in a matter of days. So it's just going to be too crazy of a week for me. So thank you for your understanding. I'm going to try and fit a live in somewhere else this holiday because, as I'm sure you already know, Christmas or Christmas Eve is a Wednesday, and then New Year's Eve is also on a Wednesday. So I would really like to have a live stream while I'm home in New Jersey. I just don't know yet which date is going to work. So I also have to pre-film all my videos so that I can take off for Christmas. So it's gonna happen. We're gonna do something. I just don't know which days. So look out, okay? If you're ever unsure, you can always go to my channel page and click on the live tab, and that will tell you all the that'll tell you all the upcoming live streams. And then in addition, I always post to the community tab. I try to post the day before so that you know, like, hey, tomorrow's going to be the live. So I'll do my best to communicate that. But I just wanted to let you know in advance. Unfortunately, next Wednesday, I have to be with my family. And same with Christmas and New Year's. So we'll figure out time. Um, Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for your understanding. Could we do a live the day after Christmas? Yes, I'm thinking something like that. I'm thinking something like that because probably a lot of you guys, you might be off. Like maybe you're at home, maybe you're hanging out. So I'm thinking maybe like right after Christmas when people are relaxing. You know what I mean? Thank you guys. I appreciate your sentiments. Alicia says, I have jury duty on the 23rd. Well, Alicia, the thing is, like, I moved it to December because I was like, maybe it won't happen. Like, maybe they will dismiss me. Also, I can't be there for more than 2 days because, like, I have to leave. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going to happen. The only other time I've gone to jury duty, they dismissed me like immediately. So then I had the rest of the day. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need to be there at like 8:30 a.m. I'm not looking forward to it. Plus, I went to the dentist today, guys. This is not like I'm not complaining, but I was at the dentist for like 3.5 hours today. It was not fun. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Oh no, Chelsea. No, don't worry about any donations or anything like that. Don't I can't I don't want to ask you guys for anything. You guys are already the best as it is. So, um all right. So, what else do I need to tell you guys before we do the pass or yes? Annalisa, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy holidays. Appreciate you guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, now I remember what I was going to tell you. Okay, couple of things, couple more announcements since we're on the announcements now, and then we're going to do pass or yes. I mentioned this like a month ago, but I do want to mention it again. Um, I would love for you guys to join me on the new ShopMy app. Whenever you join these lives, or oftentimes if I share like a collection of my favorites, or if you see like links and recommendations in my videos and that kind of stuff, I'm often linking to ShopMy, which is the platform that that I use to be able to create all of the links and the collections, etc. ShopMy, and you can go to my ShopMy page. This is my page where I have all of my collections. In fact, if you go there right now, you can see the best luxury beauty of 2025, which is the video that's coming out tomorrow. So if you want to get a little sneak peek of the videos that are coming out, you can do so on my ShopMy page. But this is where I create all of my collections, all my favorites, all the products and everything. They now have an app, like a mobile app, where you can follow me and your other favorite creators more easily. So, the other people that you follow, like Jen or Michelle or Alicia, Jacqueline, like all the people that you guys follow, we are all on ShopMy. So in the description box and also in the show guide, I have the link to download that app. I would love for you guys, if you want to follow me, to download the app, and then it'll ask you to sign up. And then you can create a circle, and then you can add me and your other favorite beauty or fashion or whatever creators you like to follow. to different circles. And then it allows you to basically see all of the latest products that we're sharing. And then also the products that are trending, like the popular products, the hot products that, are really popular and hot at the moment. And you can also create wish lists. So if you hear me talk about something in a particular shade, in a particular formulation or whatever, you can go into ShopMy and you can add it to your wish list so that you can kind of like keep track of all of the things that maybe you have, that you're budgeting for. So then when Sephora sale comes along or Black Friday comes along or some other sale inevitably comes along, you kind of have there all of those shades and things that you maybe have on your wish list. So I just wanted to mention it again. I'm not going to talk about it every single time, but I am going to be leaning a little bit more into these collections and things in 2026 now that they have an app that is consumer facing to you guys, so you can actually like see what I'm doing on here, because previously you had to like, I guess, bookmark it in your phone, and that's just not very practical. So I never really asked you guys to do it. So yeah, just wanted to let you know about that. And then the last thing that I wanted to tell you about is that Chantecaille, Tara says, I need a tutorial. I'm not tech savvy. It's super easy, Tara. Just click the link, download the app. It'll ask you to create like a username and password. And then it will be very simple. It'll be like create a circle and you can search for your favorite creators. So whomever pops into your head, you can search for them. I promise it's not difficult. Annika says, I am on ShopMy as well. Little Sin, how are you? I will pop the link in here just in case some of you guys are asking me to share it again. Hold on one second. Here it is. Boom, sharing it right there. It's also in the show guide. Let me see if anybody else had questions. Already signed up, says Kia. Don't they dismiss you if you run your own business? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? We will figure it out. No worries, says Jess. I believe in you. Laura says, I've been shopping the links. You're the best. Thank you. It really you can kind of like, it's good for like following people, seeing what people are sharing. It's more than just following me. It's also like, you can follow celebrities or you can see what's trending in different categories, even regardless of me. So it's a good way to go find inspo and that kind of stuff. Oh, she's talking about jury duty. Oh, they dismiss you if you run your own business? I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Thank you, Clarissa. You can be dismissed if you can't be unbiased. Thank you, Annika. All right, let's go to, I gotta close some tabs here. If you guys have any other product questions too, feel free. If anybody's new, like you can always ask me product questions. I'll try my best to answer them. Oh, wait, what I was just gonna say. So Chantecaille messaged me this morning and they gave me a code. First off, they're having this sale, 25% off site-wide, code Doubles Day. I don't think this works on the sets. They gave me a code that is for the sets. And I suppose it works like even after this code is gone. So that code I also put in the show guide. And let me just double check, make sure I have it here. Sophia Sets 25. Sophia Sets 25. So you get 25% off the sets, which is pretty good because aren't the sets already discounted? So I'll put that in here if you want it for any last minute gifts. Because last year I was so busy, I didn't shop the Chantecaille sale. And then I bought a gift for my aunt and I paid full price. I got her the body creme, the retinol body creme set. And so in case you are like how I was last year, maybe the code will help you. Um, okay, Makeup Esquire says you don't get dismissed if you run your own business, only if you won't be able to pay your monthly bills. Oh, if you're served. Okay, I understand that. That makes sense. Good to know. Good to know. All right, let me bop on over. You guys are funny. Courtney, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, sorry, I'm late, ready to shop. Yay, welcome. Well, we're going to window shop for some of these things because they aren't released yet. So let's take a look. And I'm going to head on over to Amit's page. I'm going to put the link to her Instagram in the chat so that it is easy to click on. I know a lot of you guys already follow her, but if you're on Instagram and you don't, if you want to follow along on your phone or something while you're watching on your TV, you could click on this link. Aw, Southlander says, I gave my yoga teacher a Chantecaille gift set and she's hooked. That's so sweet of you. Ooh, Kia says, I feel like the sales got better after Black Friday. Really? They're continuing to have some deals. I'm trying to find like where the deals are. There's not as many for every retailer, but they had some good deals. All right, let's go down. I want to start with the ooh, is this new? All right, well, we got more stuff to talk about. Okay, let me not get distracted. I want to talk about the Guerlain collection first. We have Guerlain, Tom Ford, Givenchy, YSL. Where are you? Hold on, I must have missed it. Here it is. I did totally miss it. All right, guys, I can't wait to hear what you think about the Guerlain spring collection. So we have this eyeshadow palette in denim flower. Then we have meteorites in pink denim. And then we have the Rouge G cases in denim flower. So here is the palette. What do you guys think of this? I think I like this. I'm just worried about this pink. I'm worried how this matte pink is going to look. I don't know if I put this in the crease. I don't want it to look like it's pink eye, but I do like this overall look. And I do like the pop of denim blue. I think that's pretty. The meteorites, I don't know, like maybe the blue would be brightening. I'm actually kind of interested to see what these are like. I do have a little bit of meteorite fatigue because it's like, how many meteorites can I possibly use? But I do think this looks very pretty in spring. Like this says January 2026, by the way. Oh my God, that's so soon. That's way too soon. I'm not ready for that. And then these are the cases. I would love to hear what you guys think of the cases. I'm like, I don't know. They don't really speak to me. Obviously, I would get the red one, but I don't think this is as good as the denim collection from, what was it, like 3 years ago? Let me see what you guys are saying. I gotta go. Oh, wow, you guys are chatty. One sec. Annika said, who asked for Patrick Ta to come out with those lip balms in a tube? No one asked for that. I totally agree. Because literally every brand has one of those. So I guess he felt like he needed to have that. Lexi says, I want the quad and those lip cases. Clarissa says, oh gosh, just when I told myself myself needed going to buy more eyeshadow. Hold on, let me go back here so we can look at everything together. I want the meteorites for sure. Ooh, pretty, says D. Why Purple Credence says, why does every Guerlain quad have a gold shade? Good point. There is a lot of gold. Okay, so Amit says the pink in this quad looks to me better suited as a blush. Same. Also, why have they not been launching more of those blushes that they came out with? Trisha says pretty packaging. Yass says beautiful denim. I love this color. Chelsea says, I need all the lipstick cases. I have serious FOMO about last spring cherry blossom case. Oh no, did you miss out on it? Well, keep in mind, Chelsea, they'll probably come out with a cherry blossom one as well. So if you're thinking about getting the cherry blossom one this year, maybe you might want to wait. Erica says, I love it. I want all of it. Ooh, Karen says the first collection I've been excited about in a long time. Okay, tell me though, I want to know what excites you about this. Is it the packaging or is it the color story of this palette? Like, what about it? I'm just curious. Kimberly says, I love, love, love it. It looks perfect. It looks perfect for spring. I love denim, but I hate the pink, says Lauren. Magic Dark Star loves the cases. Shug says, I love the Guerlain spring collection. The eyeshadow is definitely Asian inspired. Phyllis says, meh. Lorena loves it. Stephanie loves the container. Chelsea says, use it as a blush with the tiniest blush brush. Beth is asking about current body. Beth, the highest discount that you are able to get outside of Black Friday is 10% off. I don't think you will find, or you will not find another code. So 10% off is the highest that they do other than Black Friday. Jem says the cases are cute. Clarissa says the meteorites are more of a finishing powder, right? Yes, exactly. Southlander says the Guerlain lip cases are cute, but nothing groundbreaking. I do want that quad, says Laura. Frosty Rose says, I would have preferred the pink and blue be more differentiated, more of a muted pink. Yeah, I kind of wished it was like a frostier pink, maybe, or like a ballet pink. Is Guerlain launching a lip oil for spring? So no, they're going to have lipsticks that go with these cases. And actually, I might have some swatches and stuff. Hold on, let me look because I've been so busy just like snapping screenshots and stuff. Hold on, I'm going to airdrop something to myself now and I will show it to you all. Because I think you shared this and you might not be allowed to share it, but I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it. So give me a second. Yeah, there's some swatches here. One sec. Patience. Thank you. I'll have to pop these into like a Google Doc or something like that. Insert an image. Okay, there's that one. Boop, 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 boop. And there's the other. Hold on, let me just make sure you guys can see this. Okay, I think you can see it pretty well. So that's what it looks like. What do you guys think of the pink? I like the other colors, but like that's the one matte is a pink? I don't know. I don't really like that. I like it as a blush though. I would use it as a blush. At least it's not salmony, right? So there's that. And then here, oh, there is a lip oil. Oh, there is a lip oil. You guys are probably saying that in the chat while I'm doing this and like, oh, now I don't like it, says Talitha. I would try it as a blush, says Kimberly. Kia says, I see now. The pink makes more sense swatched. Lauren says it's Pepto-Bismol pink. Yay, my first live. Yay! Welcome the Squeak to our live. Oh, Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. Oh, hi, Heather. She says you look very festive. Thank you. Sarah, we just started looking at the Guerlain collection. Lexi says, I wish there was a frosty inner corner light shade like cream, like stitching in jeans. I always love a frosty light shade. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hot Look Salon 1988 in a palette. Chelsea. Chelsea, were you even alive in 1988? All right, let's zoom in on these colors. Yeah, there's no reason to get this lip oil because it's like pale pink. But let's zoom in on the lipsticks here. Ooh, okay, so we got 3 satins. We have this beautiful brown, a red, and a mauve. These don't scream spring to me. Like, why is there a red? We just got done with holiday. This mauve, I don't know about this for me. The brown looks nice, but it's just like, it doesn't match the rest of the collection. Like, do a pink or something, you know? And then here are the mattes. This looks nice. This one here, number 962. I like the look of that. Here's a soft pink, and then we have a nude. I mean, nothing groundbreaking here, guys. I think the most interesting colors are this one, which, like, even though I don't think I would wear that, it's an interesting color. And then maybe this one. I don't know, guys. Like, I mean, I will likely review this. The meteorites are kind of the thing that interests me the most. I don't know. I guess it's that pop of blue. Like, it looks cool. But in general, I don't know if I would buy this. Like, if I didn't review this collection, I probably, if I watched no reviews, didn't see it, didn't try it, if I just saw this, it would be a pass. I probably wouldn't buy anything because this packaging doesn't like speak to me enough. Again, like I'm just seeing the promo photo, but it doesn't really speak to me enough. And these colors are not like, oh my gosh, that's like the best. This pink, I'm not liking this pink. The other colors look really pretty though. It's way too Easter pastel, says the squeak. Oh, Swatches by Low says, I'd be interested to hear what you think some of the 2026 beauty trends will be. I think early next month we'll do a beauty trends live like we did last year, for sure. I think that like matte makeup is definitely going to be even more popular next year because it became popular this year. Like matte makeup, definitely. What I'm seeing in the fashion space is a lot more color, more like 80s inspired looks, a lot of color blocking, primary colors, a lot of primary red, primary blue, yellow. So I'm curious to see how that will be reflected in the makeup. Clarissa says, I like the packaging, very simple and frilly. The pink denim speaks to me, says Chelsea. Frosty Rose says, the tone on the pink lipstick case could be a good option for the pink eyeshadow pan instead. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Hi, Eva. Welcome to the live. She said, OMG, that Guerlain quad. I know. We're chatting about it. Do you like it? Chelsea says, and I want a nude lipstick in the blue case for my Jenny on the Block moment in my mind. Baby blue is very much like of that time. My cousin, her favorite color was baby blue. And so then, of course, like me and my sister were like, oh, our favorite color should be baby blue because like she's the cool older cousin. Yes, the color of the year is white. What did they call it again? Like cloud gazer? The color of this year was brown, and the color of the next year of 2026 is white. Like, okay. Sherry said, like I said earlier, if this was released in November, everyone would love it for winter. You think so? Do you think this is more winter vibes, Sherry? The lived in smoky eye will be trending, says Henu. Hi, Sierra. Welcome to the live. Yes, I need it. What does the quad case look like? Okay, let me go back to that. It looks like the lipsticks, but it's blue. See? It's like this. It's pretty. I'm curious, like, how textured is this? Is this denim with a print? Does it have a texture to it? Oh, yeah, Cloud Dancer. Cloud Dancer. Stupid, says Clarissa. Maybe it's supposed to be fresh. It's like refreshing, you know? Sherry, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, not to change the subject, will you and the chat pick me out a Tom Ford Fabulous lipstick? It's my first one. Love and light. Thank you. Yes, we'll do that in just a second. Thank you, Ami, for the super chat. Of course. Oh, wait. There we go. Of course. Yes, guys, go follow her on Instagram. We're looking at her Instagram account right now. It's at Ami Beauty Talk. All right, we got to go to Tom Ford it's like effing fabulous, right? Lipsticks. Okay, let me look that up real quick. We'll pick one out. On sale at Macy's. We'll go to Nordstrom. What kind of color are you looking for? Ooh, I like this one. Mocha. Plum, that's nice. Fuchsia, red. Well, peony, this one is really nice if you want a nude. I like the look of that one. I don't know if I love the pink. Cerise, that's more cool toned. Oh, this one, rose. This one. What do you guys think? This one is my favorite for Sherry. I'll wait for you guys to respond while I catch up on your comments. The rose one. Yes, rose. So good. Lexi says, I swatched Peony today. It is so good. Blush is meh in real life. Rose looks cool. Okay. Sarah has rose and says it's pretty. Magic Dark Star says rose is the best. Okay, we're all saying rose. Catherine says rose. Karen says that these lipsticks are amazing. Laura likes the rose. Yeah, this is a pretty color. Because it's like neutral, but it's an elevated neutral. Like it's kind of sultry. But I do like this one too. Let me see. And the plum. My favorite is the mocha and the rose for sure. For sure. BF441 says, I'm buying the rose. Sherry says, you all are the best. Wish my lips looked like hers. Don't we all? Don't we all? Susan says, I like the dark and vampy shades. Me too. Okay, so it seems like you all are interested in this collection, which is good news for me because, you know, like I will buy it and review it. So, oh, if I were to review this, which lipsticks would you guys want? Let me go back to that. So out of, let me zoom in a little bit. Hopefully you can read that. I'll make it full. Oh no, that just took me away. I think this is the biggest I can make it on the screen. If you were to want me to get one of the lipsticks, which ones would you want me to get? One of each, says Erica. A lot of you are saying number 12 and 759, the lighter ones. Do you guys like satin or matte better? I think they're both good, but I like the satin ones maybe a little bit better. The nude, says Chelsea. 3, 4, 5. The satin ones. Satin. Sounds like you guys maybe satin more so. A little bit more. The satin ones are just so comfortable. By the way, guys, the Clé de Peau lipstick is still so like hydrating on my lips. See? Very nice. Barbie says, I'm back. I love when Barbie like writes these like animated chats because like the icon is her dog. And like I'm looking at the cute little dog saying, I'm back. Like I know it's not the dog, but you know what I mean? Like it's just so cute. Satin faux show, says Laura. Okay, most of you guys like the satin. AMD Lab says, how long do you keep your lippies for? I have one from 5 years ago. Well, I try and like, if they smell bad, you got to get rid of them, you know? Um, but yeah, like they say 2 years, but inspect them, make sure there's no mold. Do they smell? If they don't, you can keep them for a little bit longer. Clarissa says, I'm going to put my Clé de Peau lipstick on just because it looks great on you. Yes, put it on. Yes, I am wearing the Clé de Peau holiday lipstick. This one. So nice. I should bring this home with me, maybe wear it on Christmas. Are these different meteorites? Yes, I believe this is a limited edition. It has like the little blue pearl in there. MAC lipsticks last forever. Yeah, they do. Alicia says, true confessions. I have kept lipsticks for 10 years. Hey, I mean, if it's not causing any irritation, like you're probably fine. I think like I'd be a little bit more worried about like a cream eyeshadow, like something you're putting on your eye. You don't want to get like an eye infection or whatever. Clarissa's asking me if I used a lip liner. So I put it on as evenly as I could. And then I did use a little bit of my Tom Ford lip liner in the red shade. What's it called? Hold on. It's not an exact match. The Tom Ford one, I think, is slightly brighter. So I just put a little bit on to like fix the edges. I just got this in the Black Friday sale. Let me see what colors. Headline? Is it Headline that I use? I think it was this one, Headline. It's just a red. And I bought more shades of these because for this very reason, because it's just like, okay, it's easy to grab in my little holder if I need just a classic red. These are very classic shades. I think the only one I don't have is this one, Close Up. I don't have this one. This is like a pinky, a light pink. I think that's the only one I don't have. So yeah, I just got those on sale for Black Friday. Mix these meteorites with the star version and you really have Lucky Charms. I hope they will have a shamrock eventually. Yes, yes. Yeah, the little blue ones that I don't know, there's something very visually appealing about that, no? Sarah says, I have my wedding lipstick. Got married in 2011. I wouldn't wear it now, but I can't get rid of it. Oh, that's sweet. I have a couple of little old makeup things as well that I keep, and I don't wear them. I just keep them for sentimental reasons. Let's see here. Hi, Laura. She said, I just finished up work and cracked a cold chard. Let's go. I never catch the lives. Welcome. Laura, do you have a little like gear next to your thing? Are you able to moderate? Because you're like on my account. You can be our moderator. You can put people in timeout just in case it gets rowdy, in case we have any ne'er-do-wells. I think in the last live we had like a man. I think it was a man. I think it was a guy who came in like in the last 5 minutes and he was just like spewing all of this stuff. And I had to kick him out of the live, but it was over. So I was like, whatever, dude. Usually when like randos pop into your live, it means that people are giving the live a thumbs up and pushing it out into the algorithm. So it doesn't really make me too mad. If you're a man, you're already blocked. If a if a man comes into the live and it's like not someone we know, it's like, oh no, what is he gonna say? Because the only times it's happened, it's been like people who say inappropriate things. Did I do a review of the Tom Ford lip liners? I'm hearing a lot of buzz. They were in a lot of my videos in November. I included them in a lot of those favorites videos. That man was awful, says Chelsea. It was just like, this is the best you've got. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to come in here and like say mean things. I'm like, that's the best you could do. Like, come on, dude. Come on. And everyone ignored him, including me. So I was very happy about that. If people come in and they say ridiculous things, guys, just ignore them. Just ignore them because they're just trying to like get a reaction from us because they're bored, you know? This is a joyful place. Do we? Chelsea says we only get rowdy with our spending, lol. That is true. Chelsea says she screenshotted it. Yeah. Some people are ridiculous. I get like weird comments on videos all the time. Thankfully, it's not too much. Thankfully. All right, guys, what do you want to chat about next? Do you want to chat about Givenchy or do you want to chat about the Tom Ford collection? I'll put up a poll so we can vote. I think this is like a Tom Ford spring. Let me double check. What collection is this? I think this might be like a Valentine's Day kind of thing. This might be like a Valentine's Day thing. Rock the vote. Oh, wait, hold on. Wendy, thank you so much for gifting 5 Sophia C's Beauty memberships. Appreciate you. If you are not in the membership, just double check to see if you were gifted a membership from Wendy, and that is good for 1 month. And then just so you know, so then you can join us on the members only live streams. And I am slowly editing the members only video that I have filmed. So hoping to get that out. I'll have some more time soon to do that. What are those sparkly blush things? Which ones? These. We could talk about YSL also. Oh, wow. It's neck and neck. We have 51%. Oh, it's 50-50. Guys, your vote matters right now. Oh, 51% Tom Ford. It's very even, so we're going to have to do both. We'll try and get through a couple collections on this live. All right. I'm ending the poll. Tom Ford won by a hair. Here we go. Let me just make sure I'm like sharing the right thing. Okay. Okay, we'll do YSL also, guys. I'll make sure we do it. And product, oh, product concealer. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I was like, oh, maybe there won't be enough to talk about, but I was like, nah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so here we go. We have an eye color quad, a combination of sheer sparkle, satin shimmer, and matte. Ooh, we have swatches. Okay, so what do you guys think about this? Then we have these lip color satin matte in limited edition burgundy and crocodile look packaging. The packaging is very nice. I like this color. Well, actually, I like all the colors. There's Scarlet Rouge limited edition, which is this one. Okay, so this is limited edition. This one is called Adore, an orange red color. And this one is called Naked Rose, a deep brick rose. And this is also existing. Well, they're all very beautiful. This is this is a really pretty gloss. I don't think I would spend this much on this gloss, but this looks really pretty. This is the Gilded Gloss. The encapsulated pigments dissolve, transforming from gold to a soft rose peach. That's very nice. And then this is the limited edition cushion foundation case, limited edition burgundy crocodile-like design with a little pouch. That looks really nice. So this is coming out in January. What do we think? This is solid. I'm not like excited about this eyeshadow palette. I wouldn't buy anything from this personally. Like hold on, let me zoom out a little bit. This looks kind of boring. Like the colors look a little bit dusty. I don't know. Like the swatches actually look pretty good. The palette looks washed out in this photo. The swatches look pretty good. But not enough to get me, not enough to get me to buy it. The lip glosses, these lip things look good. Like if you think you would wear this regularly, this would be a really pretty product to carry around in your handbag, but I don't think this looks like anything different than what we have. And then the gloss looks really nice. But I feel like I have glosses from Dior or like Victoria Beckham Beauty that look very similar to this. Like it's a nude gloss. So curious to see what you guys think. Pass or yes? Hold on, let me get. Dusty, says Kathleen. Dusty. The packaging looks cool, says Little Sim. Tula says pass. Heather says pass. Starfire says pass. Oh, you guys don't like this. Let me see. Hi, Anna. How are you? Welcome to the live. Jocelyn likes the eye quad. The gloss is calling me, says Southlander71. Oh, I want that gloss, says Swatches by Low. Mika says, lip gloss with a brown liner, chef's kiss. It would look good with a brown liner. Kia says, looks like any packaging that is puffy and quilted or textured does really well in boosting sales. Definitely. Oh, yay. Sherry got the gifted membership. Yay. Hi, Dawn. I can't remember if I said hi to you or not. Nice packaging, says Tiffany. Lippy colors are meh. Oops. I want the packaging and hate all the colors, says Chelsea. I think like the way to go is one of these lipsticks with these. Like if one of these really calls to you, I would say like this one. If this one calls to you, Scarlet Rouge, but I don't know, it's a red. It's a bright red. So This is the real limited edition product in this collection. Chelsea says, are none of the lipsticks brown to match the case? Well, the case is burgundy. See? This color matches the case, 52BG. What are these names? Like 52? Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, yeah. That one's called Naked Rose. Hi, Sabriel. Welcome to the live. Westwood Atelier has a new blush duo named Fluff and Puff. That one looks cute. You guys are not loving this. You guys are not loving this. Oh, Frosty Rose, you are more than welcome here. You are more than welcome. Okay, what do we want to do YSL next or Givenchy? Which one do we want to talk about? You know what? We'll do the Givenchy since we just voted on that. We'll get through all of them though. These are the Patrick Ta lippies that nobody asked for. Here we go. All right, so we have here this eyeshadow palette, limited edition Prism Libre, number 16 opalescent veil. It does look opalescent veil. Like everything's very shimmery and very light. It's kind of pretty though. It's if you want a really light, shimmery springtime look, it actually, I actually think I kind of like it. I do wish there was one other pop of color other than this lilac shade. I wish they had thrown something else in there, but I kind of like this mixture of, you know, they have half, it's mostly cool tones. Like this is cool, these are cool, and then you have these two, maybe three warm tones in the middle. So it's kind of like a good mix. So I kind of like that. Then the Prism Libre Serum Primer, these, a hybrid skincare primer. There's purple, pink, and green. Purple contains niacinamide, corrects sallowness while refining skin texture. Pink contains vitamin C, corrects dullness, adds shine, and creates a brighter skin appearance. Green contains vitamin B5, corrects redness, conditions the skin for a healthy and even skin tone. I wonder, so these are serums though. Like I wonder how pigmented these are. Like you would put them all over the face? Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm color correcting, I'm putting it in a specific spot. This is like a skincare, but also color corrector. So it's kind of suggesting that you would put it all over your face. But I'm curious, like, are these going to be pigmented enough to do that color correcting? Is it Givenchy that has, you guys like the regular color correctors? Like they already have the ones that come with the doe foot applicator in the tube. Is that right? Okay, here we go. They're kind of shimmery as well. I mean, I can definitely see the difference there. I can definitely see the difference. And then we have here limited edition serum lip oil. Ooh, rose quartz and garnet berry. Could be good. Oh, this one is nice. These are not the same names though. Oh, these are the lip oils. Okay, I don't know. Oh, okay. Limited edition Rose Perfect Shine Lipstick. Spicy maple, but we don't have we don't have this shade name. Well, this looks really pretty though. And then this is the lip oil, rose quartz and garnet berry. I haven't tried some of these products. These just look clear. Like that is clear. Okay, that's a pass. Let me go back to the main page. And then this is the powder. Oh, this is opalescent veil. Okay, this is limited edition powder. I don't really know much about this or what these colors have to offer. Definitely looks rather light. My favorite thing is the palette. Like I would use that palette for spring for sure. Erica says, I only like the eyeshadow. My wallet is safe, says Phyllis. The lipsticks are a yes for me, says Southlander. Laura says she hates the serum packaging. Yeah, I don't want like little droppers. I will drop, like, I am so clumsy. I would literally drop that on the floor. But that's just me. I like the look of them. I think they are very luxe looking, but I just don't think that I would like that. Oh, okay. Elizabeth says she has the purple. It's super liquidy. So, how do you like it, Elizabeth? Does it work for you? JT 9058 says no to the color correctors. Next. Yes, Kiki Blaze is confirming. Yeah, they have the color correctors in the core line. I have the green one. I have the green one. You guys recommended that to me. Kathleen says, "Can we stop putting niacinamide everywhere?" I know. Jane, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, "Staying warm in the cold, windy winter in Boston." Yay! I'm so glad that you are getting cozy with us today. It hasn't really, well, it sprinkled, like it flurried the other day. I saw on Instagram, right? But guys haven't gotten any like real snow, I think. Dawn is saying, I'm loving my Givenchy foundation, pressed powder, concealer, and more. Ooh, what are your favorite Givenchy Beauty products? So Kia is saying, I'm seeing a trend. Paler shadows, more cool tone than recent palettes. I'm all in with cool tones, but not dust. Do you think this one looks dusty, Kia? Chelsea also is annoyed they gave us a dropper versus a pump. I think that this is the kind of palette where like it's not really that groundbreaking, but I do think that it will look very pretty. I do think this is something that if I had it, I probably would use it quite a bit. Only two mattes, says Deborah. Yes, I know, but when you think about it though, like these are the only two you really need for this palette. You have a cool tone matte and a warm tone matte. You know what I mean? Actually, I think that this is a matte as well, or like close to it, this little soft one here. I do not have any reviews on these eyeshadows. I've never tried them before. I would like to. I just, I can only budget for so many things each month. And so, like, usually you guys want like the Chanel or the Dior, like those seem to perform better. So I've been very intrigued by the palettes. It's just I don't get as many requests for them. Look and see. Jess, you're here. Yay! Thank you for the super chat. She says, here for the Givenchy shadows, always. Yes, do you have any of these palettes? Remind me. Do you like this one? Kathleen says, my money is safe this spring. More clothes, shoes, and handbags. Frosty Rose says, is it just me or do these photos seem grayish? Yeah, I think they are taken maybe with a flash or under like fluorescent lighting because otherwise, how would they have gotten this so bright? It's like that awful lighting that, you get in a department store. These are courtesy of Vose magazine. I do follow them. They post a lot of new beauty. So I think perhaps this might be at like a Japanese department store or something like that. So maybe the lighting is a little bit cool toned. Do you ever guys go inside like a dressing room and then after like a long day or whatever, and you look at your face and you're like, oh my God, like I always look horrible. Not only the lighting, but just like, I don't know, when I've been wearing my makeup for a long time and then you have that lighting where it's just down, like the lights are right up above and it never looks good. Look, Jess commented on this. Half of it won't be in the US. What? Oh, yeah, looks like it's on medium tan skin. So, yes, it could just be the way on her skin tone, maybe. Karen is interested in this palette. The other one that was released looked like it performed well, and these colors are good for every day. I agree. If you like soft looks, I think this is good. Oh, Tara said, my school bathrooms make me look miserable. Yeah, like a high school bathroom, like it's never good lighting. It's not looking good. Nothing beats ugly than the cameras by the Target self checkouts. I know. Do you ever like glance up and you're like, oh, is that how I look? That's what I think. Casey says, dressing rooms lighting can be so diabolical. Do they want us to buy stuff or not? Lol. The checkout cameras are so bad. Yes. The front cameras on the older iPhones are diabolical. Yes. Yeah, they were very, I don't know. Like I always look like a potato in the front camera. Elizabeth says, Lowell, I came home for lunch and took all of my makeup off because I hated how it was looking. I'm a culinary instructor, and I guess all the heat in the kitchen today did it, lol. Oh gosh. I remember anytime I like had to work, I don't know, a charity event, a Greek festival for my church, or even when I worked in my family's restaurant, but like at the front of the house, like wearing that makeup for so long, or like near the heat, or if you're near fryers or something like that. Oh gosh, that's the worst for my makeup. They should have taken these pictures in a Victoria's Secret dressing room. Ooh, yeah, a little more sultry. Okay, Kia is asking, I am interested in the loose powder. Do we know if they fixed the formula? I have no idea. Did they fix it, guys? I know it was shimmery, and then they came out with the pressed ones. But did they come out with another one? Because like I was done. I was like, I'm not playing around with this. The lighting in our floor and decor stores too bright and awful. It's like I guess good for shopping, bad for how I look. And like every time I get color matched at Nordstrom, it's wrong. I always have to go back. That's why I had to get this Sisley one. I had to get color matched twice. And I think it must be the lighting in there. Let's hop on over to, what did we want to talk about? YSL. Make sure that we get time to do that. Okay, so there's this one and this one. We'll do both. New limited edition YSL shades are coming for spring 2026. So we have for the Make Me Blush blushes. Oh my gosh, there are so many motorcycles outside my window right now. They're like, can't even think. Anyway, okay, so these are the two blushes. Stardust Love, a pure pink with glitter, I guess is this one. And Fuchsia Fizz, a cranberry pink. I don't like either of these, and I don't want glitter in my blush. So there they are. I don't know, that doesn't look that glittery though. I don't want either of them. Oh, maybe this I want though. Love Shine Lipstick, number 10, Stardust Love, a milky lychee pink with pink and silver glitter. That's very specific, lychee pink. And then Plum Levitation, a mauve plum pink with silver glitter. So this is Stardust. You know, this is pretty. This is going to look really pretty on the lips with the shimmer in it. And then this, so Stardust Love and Plum Levitation. Then we have Love Shine Gloss Plumper, Stardust Love, and Honeymoon. Oh gosh, the Honeymoon looks so good, but I don't like this product. Look how good that looks. Look how good that looks. I want that, but I don't like these because they smell weird. Even this one, the Stardust Love, looks really, really good. I wish they had done this, but in the Love Shine formula. Maybe it'll be kind of similar to this one. This is a pretty nice collection. Maybe I will get one of the Love Shines, but the rest is a pass. Tiffany says, Honeymoon is pretty, but I don't like plumping. Alicia says, no for the blushes, yes for Plum Levitation. Those blush shades would not work on me. Those lip shines look pretty. I've heard that the plumpers are painful. These lip plumpers, they do sting a pretty good amount. Like if you're not into that, I would not recommend the formula. The purple one is cute, says Angela. Talitha says, pass. Kathleen says, they don't have similar blush shade already. Yeah, are any of these existing, guys? Let me see. No, it doesn't look like there's a candy glaze, Deborah is asking. I was hoping for that. I wish they did a candy glaze in these colors that they did the lip oils in. Frosty Rose says the blushes together remind me of sweet tarts, lol. Ooh, sweet tarts. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Sabriel is asking the difference between Love Shine and Candy Glaze. So they're not wildly different, but the main thing is that the Love Shine lipsticks, they have an oilier texture to them. They're called oil in stick. So when you put them on, they have a glossy shininess to them and a slippiness to them. And they're like rather sheer, you know? It's a sheer lip balm, but they have that kind of similar feel that you would get from a lip oil. The Candy Glaze is more high shine. It's more like lip gloss in a stick. It's thicker. it's glazier. If you want that like glazed donut type of look to the lips, the candy glaze is shinier. I like both of them. If I had to choose, like I go back and forth. For me, it's more about the shade, but I think I like the candy glaze the best because I just like how glazed it looks. Day says, I really like the plumping lip glosses. I don't find that they sting, but I'm Mexican, so I like spicy, lol. It doesn't bother me. Like I used to wear lip venom in high school, and that stuff burned. I don't like any of them, says Erica. Jess says, meh, I think I'm passing. I think it's a really cute collection. I just don't really think there's anything here for me except maybe one of the Love Shines. But I also have a lot of Love Shines that I'm really happy with. So I'm not like super compelled to pick these shades up because I mean, the ones that I have are nice. Deborah says candy glaze is nice over matte lipsticks. Yeah, good idea. Amy says, I don't think they sting at all. Let's take a look at the other collection here, this sparkly one. So here we have Sparkling Desires collection. I don't know why there's two. So this is in February. So this must be like a Valentine's thing. This one just says spring 20. Oh, this one says January. So this is in January and then this is in February. So we have, oh, excuse me, Couture Mini Clutch in Sparkling Lust. Sparkling Lust. My lust is sparkling. There is a sparkling nude, which is glitter, soft rose, mauve pink with silver, soft rose with pink. They all said like 3 out of the 4 shades say glitter. So this is for my friends out there that love glitter. Then we have, okay, here are the swatches. Well, that doesn't look too glittery though. But this is still a pass for me. Like, this is so boring. I would rather use one of the Viseart palettes. They've come out with a lot of like mauvey color stories like this in the past year or two. I feel like I can just recreate it with that. Then we have Love Shine Candy Glaze in the plain clear shade and Nude Lavalier. So these are existing. It's just the packaging, but the packaging is pretty. That's kind of cute. So you have sparkles and then it's kind of like a little like glitter dust on the top. These are good shades. And the clear one is great as a topper or just a everyday glossy lip balm. I've gifted it before. And then we have the Radiant Touch Glow Cushion Foundation. Kimberly wants to know if the 2 YSL palettes that I purchased earlier, are they coming to the US? Yes, they should be. The teal one and then like the light pinky one. Yeah, they should be launching in the spring. Maybe like January or February, I'm guessing. Erica says, I love the colors in the eyeshadow. Oh, Tavia had this palette on her channel. Okay, let's see if we can find her. Go. Here it is. The packaging is very cute. I love her makeup looks. I I don't know if she posted it though. She might have just posted it to her stories. So make sure you guys go follow Chic Profile 4. I'll put her handle in the chat because sometimes she doesn't post it to the page, but she does post it to the stories. Maybe it's this one. Oh yeah, this is it. Sparkling Lust. And she does sell these products. So if you message her on Instagram, if you don't want to wait, if you want to purchase it, she can probably get it for you and ship it to you because she does personal shopping. I was just looking to see if that was a look with it. Oh, this is one of the Tom Ford lipsticks. Oh, that looks so good on her. Cerise. Oh, wow. That's a very like Tavia shade. That looks so good. What is this one? Blush. Oh, that looks so nice. Very nice. Should I get one of these lipsticks? Hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see here. Rana Bella says, I think I'm liking the eyeshadows. Waiting for a review from you, Sophia, once this becomes available. Yeah, what would you guys want me to review? I already have the 2 palettes, like the teal one and the pinky one. Do you guys want me to get these newer ones? Like, I feel at this point, like I can't even tell the difference between a lot of them. Angela says, I like the eyeshadow. They probably make good toppers. Yes, buy everything. I can't buy everything. The foundation, says Tara. Eyeshadow for sure, says JT. Ooh, look at these candies. I want the candy. Forget the makeup. I want the candy. This is the one we already talked about. They know what they're doing. They know what sells well. It's a lot of neutrals and like cute packaging. So this is some more Givenchy stuff here. This powder, that's interesting. We didn't see that. The promo photos do look a little different. Have you guys tried this scent, Irresistible? This is Eau de Parfum Nectar. So I think this is a flanker. Oh, this is like an oil. Some of these are January, some are February, and some are March. Oh, goody. Oh, look at that. That's cute. And I would also love to know if these lipsticks are good. Excuse me. Oh, Sherry, if you want to reach out to her, you just want to go to her profile, Chic Profile 4. Here, I'll share it again. And then just DM her on Instagram. She does all the communication through Instagram messages. I want the candies too, says Rose. Agree. Vote for the candy. I love candies, like gummy candies. So good. I get a Japanese snack box delivered to me every month, and there's always some really good gummy candies in my boxu. Lexi says that I should go on another bag trip. The makeup this upping season will save you and us a lot of money. You want a bag trip instead of the makeup budget? Where would you guys want me to go? Or what brands should I review? I'll do both. Seems like you guys are more interested in the eyeshadows versus the blushes. It really just depends on what else comes out. You know what I mean? Like YSL, they do send me some PR. And what is nice is they do tell me what it is usually. And I can fill out a form to get it. So they don't just like randomly send me things. But unfortunately, they send it to me very, very late. Like I'll fill out the form, the product will launch, and it'll be like a month later, 2 months later. It'll be much later than you guys want the review. So I wish they would send them a little bit earlier, but I can't complain. And usually they don't send me like the new stuff all the time. They send me like, I don't know, like existing things. And I'm like, this is great. And if when I like stuff, I do show it and review it in like favorites videos and stuff. But it's like, can you send me like the Valentine's collection before Valentine's, you know? Um, Becky Lewis says more Moreau Paris. Okay, let me look that up. I'll save a little. Oh. Okay, this looks like a cool brand. Thank you. Lexi's saying denim and navy bags. Yes. I think denim will be back, Lexi, especially because Louis Vuitton is going to be re-releasing their denim collection. And, you know, usually when like other big brands do that kind of stuff, you see like mid-range brands kind of catch on, or it's like an indication of what we're going to see. So I think that I'm hoping there will be more denim bags on the mid-range market. I would love to see more navy. And Kathleen says, I have blushes for probably the next 10 years. Oh, let me catch up. Have I covered Leo et Violette? Yes, I already covered them last year. Unfortunately, I can't link to that brand. I've contacted them, like I've reached out to them and be like, hey, do you guys want to like work together or whatever? And they're just like, no. some of the French brands, they're very like, nah, we're all set. They stick to what they like to do, and I do respect them for that. And like their only stores I think are in Paris, so it's kind of like hard for me to see what's new unless I go there. I would like to go back to Paris maybe this spring because I have some other brands that I would like to film. So if you guys can think of any other good Parisian brands, that would be great. Ooh, Sherry. Oh, Sherry's looking for so many recs in this live. We got to help her out. Okay, so I'm looking for a Cute Coach handbag for my daughter for Christmas. Any ideas? Oh my gosh, so many ideas. What's her style, Sherry? Hold on, I'll pop up the Coach website and I'll give you a couple recs. I like this one. I hope they have it. Oh no, do they not have it? Hold on. Oh no, this one I'm thinking about is out of stock. Darn, I liked that one. I was thinking of the cash and carry bag, but I also think that the swing zip, I think this is good for, well, I think it's good in general, but like I think that's good um for like, I don't know how old she is, but maybe for, for like a teenager or something like that. I think this is good. 30% off right now. Oh shoot, all the colors are 30% off. Jump on that. Yeah, under $300. I think that's really good. I like this one too. Are they out of stock of a lot of things? I like the dinky bag, but it looks like that is also out of stock. I think the younger generation also really likes the Brooklyn. Like I heard this is very popular. Um, my new sales associate at Nordstrom, Kathleen, she told me that all the girlies, the young girls, have been buying this from Nordstrom. So that's always a good option. The tabby is always good, a little bit, expected. This is a cute one, the Joni bag as like a little clutch bag. I like that one. And the backpack, obviously the tabby backpack, so cute. Looks like a lot of these are on sale, or not a lot of them, but a couple of them are. Those would be my top picks. I'm not a big fan of this one. Little sticker bag, that's cute. The swinger bag, this is cute, but it's a little on the small side. Kiki wants to see vintage shopping in Paris. Have you seen my vintage shopping? I have 2 vintage shopping in Paris videos. Have you seen those? Or should I make a new one? Annika says the Coach Tabby. Longchamp in Paris, says Kathleen. Sherry says, I'm looking for gummy candy, and the only ones I can find are edibles. Oh no. You got to go to like CVS and get like the 99-cent candies. You know what I'm talking about? Like the peach rings, the spice drops. Come on, spice drops. Those are delicious. If you love sugary candies. And like each spice drop, each color has a different flavor, and it just is so good. Chelsea wants a Coach bag for Christmas. Which one? I'm nosy. Tell me which one. She says the denim bags are cute. Sierra said she was disappointed with the Coach work bag that she bought on Black Friday. So which one did you get, Sierra? Let us know so we can learn. Anna says, every year the granddaughters get Coach bags. What are they asking for this year, Anna? Kiki Blaze says, I'm tossing up between the black or burgundy for the kiss lock frame. Oh, that is so tough. I'm glad I went with the black for the large one. Guys, I just filmed my mid-range handbag ranking video, and the footage is like almost 2 hours long. It's gotta be trimmed. It's gotta be trimmed. Lexi wants me to make a new vintage video. The thing is, like, nobody watched them. No, but the only people that watched the videos were like people that didn't subscribe to my channel. Like maybe they came to like learn because they're going to Paris, but then like no one in my community watched them. So that's why I haven't really made any more vintage videos because like I think that like my audience just doesn't really like it. Oh, Sherry says she's 21 and she won't wear her Chanel 19. Does she want to trade? That's so interesting. Yeah, like I think with her generation, like Coach is cooler. Like she wants Coach. That's so interesting. Hi, Play M4614. Sour Patch Kids, says Annika. I love Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch is so good, says Lexi. Lars says, adopt me as a granddaughter, Anna. Yes, spice drops. My aunt had a gumdrop tree, and when I was little, I got to very carefully pull one off. What is a gumdrop tree? Southlander says she liked the vintage videos. Well, thank you. I know the people that watched them liked them because they were good videos. And I spent so much time editing and making them, but hey, that's okay. If people, I just have to accept the fact that like not everybody wants to watch certain things that I'm excited about. It's okay. Becky says she liked them too. Alicia says, my daughter wants the one with the cherries on it. Yes, those are so cute. Okay, so Sierra got the Legacy Large Pebble Leather Carryall. All right, let's look that one up because she said she didn't like this one. It's good for me to just hear your guys' feedback. Let me see here. The Legacy Large Pebble Carryall. Let me Google it. Oh, interesting. They don't have this on the Coach website, so we'll go to Macy's. I see what you mean. I don't really like this bag. I can see this being maybe not the best. Because I think with Coach, it's like the best bags are the ones with the glove tan leather. And this looks like it's a more pebbly kind of leather. And the fact that it's not on the Coach website is a little strange to me. Or was it on the Coach website? Maybe it's sold out. Google gumdrop tree. Okay, hold on. This sounds like something I can't believe I don't know what this is. Given that I love gumdrops. Ooh, they have them at Pottery Barn. These are not gumdrop trees, Pottery Barn. Come on. No, I need like an image search. Oh, that's so cute. You can get one from the Vermont Country Store. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. But then you don't get to like shovel them into your mouth out of the bag. Just kidding. I only eat like a couple at a time. Trying to remember which one was my fave. You know, I think the yellow ones surprise. Yellow is never the best flavor except in the spice drops from CVS. Too bad I never go to CVS anymore because it's literally the worst store and I avoid it at all costs. Kiki says, it seems like the luxury content isn't as popular these days. Yeah, it's not. It hasn't been. With vintage, like I'm not always necessarily shopping for luxury things, but I like to show people that like there's other ways that you can shop, like more sustainable ways and that kind of stuff. So I like to promote those things on my channel, but I think that vintage shopping is kind of like a niche interest and like not everybody. I think like if you have a channel where like you thrift shop often or your whole channel is about vintage shopping, it works. But I think if your channel is more about like products, like shoppable products, like your audience isn't necessarily going to be drawn to that immediately because it's more like a vlog. It's more of something that it's like a treasure hunt theme. It's not really shopping related. It's more about like, ooh, let's see like what so and so finds in this trip, or it's more about eye candy, finding interesting things. So it's just a different style of content. But yeah, luxury content really has not been popular like the past 2 years or so. Because I like to watch a lot of fashion stuff, even if like I'm not gonna buy it. Like I like to watch it, but it's not as popular. Hi, Justine. How are you? Oh, Sherry says my daughters don't like makeup or fashion. I am so sorry, Sherry. We're here to share in our interests. Frosty Rose says the soft Empire carryall looks cozy to me. Oh, definitely. Hold on, let's go back to Coach. Yes, this one. Isn't that one so nice? The suede. I really like my Empire. In my bag video, though, guys, I do give you a little mini review of my experience with the Empire 48. So hopefully that'll be helpful. I got some long videos coming up. I know some of you guys, you like long videos, especially this time of year when you're like cozied up. So buckle up because tomorrow's video is going to be like, I think it's like 53 minutes long. So you'll have something to watch over the weekend. Tara said, Sherry, I can be your daughter or sister. Lexi says, maybe members on Discord can send me footage of their vintage finds and I could edit that with my commentary. That could be fun, but I would need enough footage. You know what I mean? Francine would like a video on accessorizing handbags. I'll have to think about that. Maybe if I can get together enough I don't know, like enough accessories to show like my favorite charms and things. Starfire says, "Yay, I'm off soon and I will look forward to the long videos." The problem with doing a video about twilly braiding is that like there's not really anything to it. Like you just wrap it around the handle. So I don't like I'm not really quite sure like how many people would find that entertaining. Chelsea says she wants a video on cashmere and sweaters for winter. The chunkier the knit, the better. I could experiment with that. Whenever I do clothes, like nobody really watches. But I will be doing more like shop with me videos. So I will incorporate different types of products that you guys like into those. So I think I'm going to stick with that because you guys really seem even though those videos they don't get the most views, I think the people that watch them really enjoy them and like that's fine for me. You know, like there's going to be some videos that are more for just us, you know, that people who want to hang out with me, they want to like sit back, relax, watch a longer video, listen, and then there'll be other videos for people that like want shorter stuff. D says, "I like to live vicariously and go to all the worldly places you go." Yeah, I like to watch those kinds of videos too. Those are the kinds of videos I like to watch. Like, "Ooh, come shop with me." And I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, let's see what you find." Like, even if I have no intention of buying any of the things. I like to watch the like luxury outlet shopping. I feel like those vlogs always do very well. Not like I don't do them, but I watch other people's because I think a lot of people they're very curious like what does end up at the outlet shops? You know what I mean? Like how much cheaper is it at the outlet? You know, cuz you're just like I don't want to waste my money if this is going to end up at the outlet and I can just go to the outlet. So I really like those. Is there anything Yes, I love Cassie's outlet videos. Yeah, I love her vlogs. The only thing is with a vlog, I like to watch them, but I have to kind of like save those videos for when I actually have time to sit down and watch something. So a lot of times I watch them when I'm on my flights. Um maybe on like a Saturday morning if I happen to have a little bit of time. Because I like to look. I want to see the things. I want to see what they're finding. If you're listening to it, you can't really like enjoy it the same, you know? Yes, D. She says, just wish I lived near one of those outlets. I know. There are some outlets like that in Texas, but they are closer to like Austin, apparently. So if I end up going to Austin or whatever in 2026, I'll probably go to the outlets. Rose G says, "I really like outlet shopping. Like Coach, for example, a lot of their bags are different from the regular stores, but it's very satisfying to use and buy. Their bags are very enjoyable." Yes, some of the outlets, some of the brands, they make things just for the outlet. So some people like that, some people don't. Some people want like the regular stuff that's discounted, and then other people are like, no, I'm looking for different things that I couldn't find in the store. Frosty Rose says, "I really enjoyed the shopping vlog all Feisty had with you and the others." Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Becky says, "I watch while I'm on the treadmill, passes the time." Yeah, I know. It certainly does. If I'm on a treadmill, I have to put like YouTube on, or I need to be in like a class where they're blasting fun music. Oh, Phyllis says, I will meet you in the San Marcos outlets. I love that. Is that those the ones that I'm thinking of? Oh, Trisha says, I watched your videos on my way to from Mexico for vacation. I ended up buying the Hammett bum bag. Ooh, goody. Which color did you get? Tara said, when I went to the outlets in Livermore, California, I stayed for 4 hours. Sherry said, what? Wait a minute. There are outlet vlogs? I'm missing out. Yes, make sure you follow Cassie Thorpe because she does the best shopping vlogs. And Sherry, if you like, luxe brands, that's a really, those would be really good ones to watch. I miss the outlets, says Tara. It's probably a good thing that I don't live near the outlets. So, but I would like to go once and check them out. When I thought about going to, I think it's called La Vallée Village. La Vallée Village? The outlets that are like outside of Paris. But like, there's not that many vlogs about them because I don't think that you're allowed to vlog in those stores. And I don't know, like I heard that they didn't have as many good things when I was like reading on blogs and stuff. But it seems like there's a lot of really good things at the Woodbury outlets in New York. Or maybe they're in New Jersey. I'm not sure. Where is Woodbury? Is it outside New York? And then when I was in London, like it would have been fun to go to Bicester Village, but we just like didn't have the time. We had we had too much work. We had too many things to film. And then when we weren't filming, we just kind of wanted to like chill. Yeah, Woodbury is outside NYC, but I wasn't sure if it was technically in New York or New Jersey. Chelsea said, take me to the outlets, Sophia. That's more of my budget, lol. That's more of everyone's budget. Mine too. Yes, they're in. Okay, yeah, it's in New York. Yeah, we should go to the ones in Palm Springs, says Jess. Yeah, we should do a Palm Springs meetup. That would be fun. A retreat, a beauty and shopping retreat. Oh, okay. Woodbury is in Long Island. Really? I didn't realize that. Okay, I didn't realize that. Can I get there by train? I'm within a 30-minute drive of 2 outlets. Okay. Okay, Tiffany, way to brag. I didn't realize it was on Long Island. For some reason, I thought it was like in the opposite direction. I feel like I looked it up, like directions once. I don't know. Dogwalker97 says the Rosemont, Illinois outlet mall near O'Hare is a good one. Hmm. Where there's a will, there's a way to get to the outlets. That's right. I love that. I need to convince like one of my friends in New York to just like go with me sometime. The thing is, like when I go shopping places, and especially if I don't know if I would vlog, like, I don't know, but especially if I'm going to be vlogging, I do not go on weekends. Like when I actually I didn't go to Nordstrom this past weekend. I went to Nordstrom on Monday. I was like, I'm going to go on Monday because I want there to be as few people there as possible. Like I don't like to go anywhere that's going to be like busy on the weekends, but then when I go to New York, it's like, "Oh, you all have like normal corporate jobs." So I just like do things on my own during the day. Like most of the time they're working. Oh, Becky Lewis says you should do a pre-loved online, a shop pre-loved online with me, fashion file, the real, etc. That would be fun. Littleson said, yes, I'm bragging. If there's an outlet near me, I'm going. So what are your favorite ones? Sherry asked, do you ever go to the cosmetic store outlet? We have one about 39 minutes from me. 39. Very specific, Sherry. I have not been. There was one like south of Boston, but it was like quite a drive, like a really far drive. I want the store to myself, says Chelsea. It's just like if I can go and if I can go on a day when it's not as crowded, I will do that. And then the people that want to go on Saturday, I am not taking up any space in their experience. Littleton said, are you in LA? If yes, we can go, lol. You guys should arrange little trips with each other. Ooh, Vineland Outlets in Orlando has loads of luxury stores. Okay, so my best friend lives in the Orlando area, so maybe I'll go visit her and we'll go to the Vineland Outlets. Oh, Chelsea's in Denver. Come to South Florida, Sawgrass Mills. We have all the luxe outlets. I have heard of Sawgrass Mills. I did look that up last time I was going to Miami earlier this year, but I was filming my vintage shopping vlog, so I didn't have time. But maybe next time I go. Oh, okay. So Claudine says Woodbury Common Premium Outlets is in Woodbury, Orange County, Hudson Valley, New York. That's what I thought. And then she says there's also a Woodbury on Long Island, but that's not where the outlet is. Okay, thank you. That's what I thought. I was like, that doesn't sound right to me. I feel like I would have known because, like, if I see things on a map, I'm like very visual person. Okay. Starfire says, what? My name is Chelsea and I'm also in Denver. That's fun. Lol. That is kind of funny. Jess, we should go to Miami so you have family there, right? We can go to Miami and then we can go to Sawgrass. Amit is gonna take us. She's gonna take us next. She's gonna take me next time I'm there if you want to join. Yes, the LA girls need to do a meetup. Next time I'm in LA, we'll do like a proper meetup. Thank you, Catherine. She says, love your headband. Thank you. I'm loving this. I need to take this home and like wear this on Christmas. Day says, I'll join. I live in Fort Lauderdale. You should. We did a little Miami meetup in, when was it? Maybe it was like April. Yeah, we should do another one. Chelsea really wants to see the manatees. Okay, you can take public transportation to the Woodbury Commons outlet from NYC. I believe there's a bus from Port Authority. Oh my God, but then I have to go to the Port Authority. Just kidding. I'm being a diva. Clarissa says, us Texas girls need to do a meetup. We do. If I did one in Dallas, would you come? Maybe I could do a Dallas one in like March or something around my birthday. Bye, Jess. I actually have to run too, guys, because it is 9:38 and I do want to eat my dinner. Laura says, I would come. I'm in Dallas for the meetup, says Sylvia. Claudine says, I know, not a fan of Port Authority. I've just had too many like bus connections from Boston when I was like a poor college kid. Trying to get home for Thanksgiving on the Greyhound. Oh my gosh, Magic Dark Star, you're 50 tomorrow? It's your 50th birthday? Happy birthday! Yes, so excited for you. Happy 50. Yay, that's amazing. I'm glad you told me that so we can wish you happy birthday. Thank you for always being on these lives, even though it's like wicked late for you. Frosty Rose says, me too. I need to eat dinner. Oh, Laura's birthday is Saturday. Yay! That's awesome. I'm heading to New York next weekend. I have several friends who all have their birthdays, like 4 friends who all have their birthdays like the same week of December, like right around Christmas. And we do a big like joint birthday party for them every year. So it'll be very fun. So I'm excited for that. It'll be a lot of travel, but I'm excited. So anyway, guys, so no live next week, but I will figure out some other day that doesn't interfere with Christmas and New Year's for us to gather, maybe like a members live. Because once I'm home for Christmas, I'm hoping I'll have a little bit more time. Right now, I have to do a lot of pre-filming and things. So I will keep you updated. Make sure you check the community board for any posts on when those will be. But this was super fun. I feel like we got through most of the bigger releases, and we'll have more to talk about, I think, next Pass or Yes, because there'll be more sneak peeks and stuff. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye. Good night.